All right, YouTube, we are going to open some product today. We have 4 Elite Trainer boxes, regular Elite Trainer boxes to crack open. We have 2 of the Scarlet Pokemon, or not Pokemon Center, but regular Elite Trainer boxes, and 2 of the Miraidon, so Violet, Elite Trainer boxes. So we're going to decide, once and for all, which is better today, right now, by cracking open 2 of each and comparing the polls. So, with that said, we're going to start with Scarlet because it is Scarlet and Violet, so Scarlet will go first. It gets that privilege. So, each of these Elite Trainer boxes has sleeves, some dice, a little fun booklet you can look through. I'll give you a little glimpse of that real quick. The little booklet kind of covers all the cards in this set. You can also see these cards on my website, justinbasil.com. But the thing we're here to open today is the booster packs. That's the thing we do on an opening day. The sleeves for Coridon. The promo. So the regular Elite Trainer boxes just come with the regular non-stamp promo for the Pokemon of the box. We also have a code card, some energies of the newer Scarlet and Violet Persuasion, our poisoned and burned markers, some dice. We got the dividers. So to answer the question to Ryan from yesterday, yes, they are different on both sides, even in the regular boxes. With that said, we are going to go ahead and crack open these 9 packs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to split these by art too for the lulz. So the starters, Gyarados, Miraidon. Okay, so let's crack away. We have 2 of each except Coridon. Coridon gets to be the overrepresented one. So with Scarlet and Violet, there's been some changes. If you aren't familiar, if you haven't been following, all of them honestly pretty good. Now the pack arrangement is different, so you're guaranteed two reverses and at least a hollow foil for your rare slot. So before there was a such thing as a non-hollow rare. That is no longer a thing. Scarlet and Violet does not have a non-hollow rare. So if you open a pack, you are at the very least getting a guaranteed hollow rare. And then, of course, you're going to get your 2 reverse hollows. And either the hollow rare or the reverse hollow can be, or either the reverse hollows, rather, can be flipped into a secret rare or an ultra rare. So, good stuff. So, anyway, we're going to crack this pack open. And let's get into it. So, we're going to see some of these packs cracked fairly quickly. So some good stuff in here. So we got the Slowbro for our first. Just the hollow rare you can see. I also wanted to note too, you can kind of see on the edges here how the borders for the hollow cards are now hollow, just like the Japanese cards, which I adore. I'm very, very glad for that. All right, let's go for our second pack here for the starter babies. The babies for the starters. All right, we got the Squawkabilly. I also love that there's no real pack trick anymore. It's just, pull away the code card if you feel like it, and then go nuts. All right, Torkoal, Toadstool, Cloth, and Revavroom. Nice. Ooh, there's the energy. One thing that's nice to note too is because these packs have a guaranteed hollow in them, and because the hollows have a border, there's no longer like, oh, I saw a glimpse of shiny, therefore my pack pull is ruined. And also another thing to note too, all the code cards are black now. There's no way to cheat out whether or not it's a hit or not, because they're all the same colors now. All right, so we got Fido, Scatterbug, Drifloon, Sprigatito, Mesagosa, extremely busted stadium card. Believe me, I swear. Driftblim, Defiance Band, Katie, Squilvillain. Ooh, that's very shiny too. Damn. And Miraidon X. So Miraidon, one of the best cards in this set. Definitely a staple in its own deck. That's really shiny. That's way better than the ones I saw pre-release. All don't know if they just had like a bad holo. This is actually really nice. Anyway, I'm distracted. So Miraidon has the 10 immunity ability. It says once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic lightning Pokemon and put them onto your bench and shuffle your deck. And then Photon Blaster does 220, and you can't attack during your next turn unless you like retreat or somehow reset it, right? Either way, very, very good card. I'm gonna put it in the sleeve real fast so that we have something to protect that shiny, shiny card before it goes into the deck that it's inevitably going to be going into. I need 2 more of these, and then we'll be set. All right, Miraidon. So far, the Miraidon card came in the Miraidon pack. So, cool. That's exactly how we were as kids, right? The Charizard had to come in the Charizard pack. That's how I was, at least. Bravia. Ralt, some great artwork there. Tandemouse. Waxwell, Experience Share. Toadstool. Gorgeous. Rare Candy, and a Holo Slowbro. So we are well on our way to completing a playset of the holographic Slowbro with the Strange Behavior ability. It says, as often as you like during your turn, you may move a damage counter from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. So a way to kind of sponge some damage and maybe turn the tide of battle. All right, right off the bat, we got Palpad. Is that a common though? That is a common. That is different. Alrighty. Beats Cord. My first Beats Cord. Yay. Katie. Not a good card. Mankey is not a fire type Pokemon. Survivor. There we are. Ooh, Holo Dondozo. This is also a fun deck to play. I have this built still. I'm going to put the non-proxy in. Excellent card. Excellent, excellent. Very fun as a single prizer. Maybe not necessarily competitive. Like, you're not going to be bringing it to EUIC. But still super fun to play with. It's so relaxing not having to do any sort of weird pack trick. Alright, Wattrel, Rock, Mankey, Muck, Vivian, Dockspun, Houndour, Wiglets, and Magnezone X. So Magnezone, not remotely as playable as Miraidon, unfortunately, but it's still pretty. Evolves from one of my favorite Pokemon. Is not itself one of my favorite Pokemon, but still pretty cool. One thing I'll point out too, I haven't mentioned this since I started recording, the 3 cards that keep cycling in on the right of the video here. So the Miriam, the special illustration rare version of Miraidon, and the special illustration rare version of Gardevoir. Those are my chase cards for this set. I do have 3 of them, which is expensive. I'm very excited to open this set. Like I said in last night's live stream, I do have 3 booster boxes coming. I don't think they've actually shipped yet, unfortunately, so they'll be here sometime next week. I'm hoping they will go up and I'll be able to record them and have them go up as a bonus video or maybe a live stream next Wednesday. If that's the case, again, look for it on Wednesday. If not, I will put it up as soon as I can. The bonus video will just be a little bit late next week. But again, I am hoping to get that up on Wednesday, no later than Thursday. All right. So we have the Wiglet, Toadstool, Sandile, Houndour, Spathra, Arven, another very good card from this set. Caxern. Arven did make the top 10 cards from Scarlet and Violet. If you have not watched that video, I do recommend you go give that a quick hit so that you can kind of be caught up on what the best cards from this set are. Some good ones. The good thing about base sets in general is that they just kind of tend to be amazing. At least in terms of like staple cards for supporter items, that sort of thing. And Scarlet and Violet is no exception. There's a lot of great stuff in here. A lot of which we already had in the format, don't get me wrong. Stuff like Ultra Ball we already had. But then you also got stuff like Nest Ball, which is pretty busted and frankly needed. So Starly and Annihilate is the holo from this one. Alright, so from this Elite Trainer box, we had 2 pulls. We had the Miraidon, pretty good, and the Magnezone, not too shabby. So far, Scarlet is in the lead. We're going to go ahead and let Violet have a response now. So we'll switch to Violet. So this will be Scarlet, then Violet, then Scarlet again, and then Violet again. So we'll get to see which of these games is the better of the two. I'm gonna do. Oh, there's nowhere to put anything. Alrighty. So this is the first of the Violet Elite Trainer boxes. Same contents, slightly different stuff. This is the dice for the Scarlet stuff. And that is the... Ooh, those are actually really nice. I like the way those look. I wish they were better sleeves, but those look really cool. And then there's the promo. And somewhere in here are the dividers. There they are. Those are the dividers for Scarlet. Or for Violet, rather. I really like those sleeves, though. I wish they were better sleeves. Okay. Alright, just like before. Wow. I've never seen that before. Pack is split open from the side. That's concerning. Alrighty. Right out of the box, split open, too. Oh, no, that's not a second one. I thought a second one had the same problem, but it does not. Alright, so we'll go ahead and open the one that's already open. See what's going on in this. This is weird. That's not supposed to happen. It's the wrong kind of code wrong code color. Very strange. Yeah, already open pack. Let's see what's up with it, I guess. Alright, Scatterbug, Drifloon, Sprigatito, Mesagosa, again, pretty good stadium card. Defiance Band, pretty niche, but not too shabby. Skiddo, and another Annihilate. So, still had a holo in it, but really weird that it was already open. Not really sure why that was. Anyway. Next pack. Okay, that's so strange. That's the second one in here that has white code card stuff. I wonder if they're just getting rid of their old stock. Strange. Whatever. Alright, Lechonk, Slowpoke, Wattrel, Zangoose, Doxbun, Torkoal, Scovillain, Howitzer, Growlithe, and Cyclizar. So, no hits so far for Violet. Scarlet is still in the lead. Alrighty. We have a Rotom, Chansey, Rare Candy, Fido, Flaffy, Youngster, Blissey, Tarantula, Reverse Holographic Beach Court, and a Holo Rare Klefki. I'm actually going to sleeve this one because this card is super playable. Let's see how long it stays playable. But it is super playable. It has the Mischievous Lock ability. Mischievous Lock says, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents, have no abilities except for Mischievous Lock. And then it has Joust, which says before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Not too bad. Klefki is good stuff. Yeah, so far all of the packs in this one have the same coat color, so at least there's that. But I'm a little weirded out that they're white instead of black. Not sure what's going on there. Squawkabilly, Judge. Let's go. I need one of those for Mew. Team Stargrunt, Reverse Holo Arven. Ah, that's cool. All right, so we got the Cloth, which nobody cares about, and then this is not a good card. And then we have the illustration of Riolu, which is very shiny, actually. That is very cool. Pretty. All right. So Violet says, "Look at what I can do," and meanwhile, Scarlet is still sticking its tongue out. Alrighty. This pack is actually open already. Didn't look like it, but when I went to split it, it was already cracked too. Weird. It's like they're damaged out of the box. All right. Alrighty. So we have. Oops. Oh, we're in that pack. We have Houndour, Citadel, Magikarp, Magnemite, Crocalor, Muck, Gorgeous, Crushing Hammer in reverse. Whoa. Okay, we didn't ruin it apparently. Okay, the River Room I saw, the penny I did not. That is pretty freaking cool. All right, I think that pulls Violet in the lead. I'm not gonna lie. The Miraidon's pretty good, but this is a special illustration art of a very popular character. And let's be frank, she has by far the best theme in the set in the games. Is that autofocusing? Anyway, she has had the best, by far the best theme in the set. Same set in the games. Very, very, very good theme. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend just looking it up on YouTube. So type Penny's theme, give it a listen. You'll go, wait, this is Pokemon music. Pokemon music can be this good. Yes, yes, it can. You don't have to go all the way back to Red's theme or the Black and White Elite Four theme to get good music. You can actually listen to it even in Scarlet and Violet. So without a doubt, Violet pulling ahead there with the special illustration rare Penny. Very good. All right. Now, Capsakid, Potion, Weasel, Energy Retrieval, Gorgeous, getting a little greedy there, Vivian, Growlithe, Spiritomb, and Hollow Pont. Right? Let's see if Violet can get an even bigger lead on Scarlet here. All right. Little, the Viper, Houndour, the Puddle, Drifloon. Nest Ball is Best Ball. Pachirisu, Flabebe, Weasel, and another Slowbro. I think that's 3 now. I believe we are at 3 on the Slowbro hunt here. I don't know why you would ever want 3, but you could have 3. There's that. Yeah, we are at 3. So one more and we'll have a complete playset from just these ETBs. Craziness. All right, next up. Miraidon says, it's my turn. Miraidon is going to get cracked. All right, Capsakid, Alola-Mola, Pomo, Toadspool, Lucario, Rock Chestplate, Titan, Cacturn, Boinkalone. Okay, that's just too funny. So, this is the second Miraidon out of a Miraidon pack for these ETBs, which is amazing, frankly, because Miraidon is so playable. Maybe as a tier 2 deck, I get it, but super playable all the same. And that means that Violet has a very solid hold on first place. Amazing. So Scarlet is pretty much going to have to pull one of those 3 case cards in order to have a chance at coming ahead at this point. That's just too good. I love it. Alrighty. Next up, we have Energy Switch, The Room. I actually need to see if I finally pulled any of the rooms I need for my Darkrai. Vivian, Boxbun, Capsakid, Staraptor, and Armarouge. Armarouge, pretty good. I'm curious. I have not. I have only pulled the 60 HP one. I've opened so many packs, and I still have not pulled this 80 HP room. All right, so the pulls for Violet definitely ahead right now. Special illustration rare Penny, the Miraidon, and the Riolu. And then right now, Scarlet's pulls are Miraidon and Magnezone. So, again, Scarlet very much ahead there, or sorry, Violet very much ahead there with the Penny and the Miraidon. Scarlet only has the Miraidon and the Magnezone. But now it's Scarlet's turn to respond. So Scarlet gets 9 more shots at coming out ahead, and then Violet will respond with its final blow. We'll see which of the games is the better one. All right. So while I'm rambling about which game is better, which game did you get? Did you get Scarlet? Did you get Violet? Which one did you get, and did you enjoy it? I certainly did. Games were actually really, really fun. Have not had as much fun playing Pokemon games as I did with Scarlet and Violet in years. So pretty fun stuff. I kind of packed space there. Okay. What's down here and right. Okay, so this is Scarlet's second Elite Trainer box. I'm going to start out with these busted Miraidon packs. All right, Scarlet. It is your turn. Show it who's boss. Alrighty. Crushing Hammer. Starleaf. Little. Shroomish. Fortress. Rocky Helmet. Mischief. Professor's Research. Viper. Ooh, and Professor's Research. The Daddy Research. This is Professor Turo. So this same effect as all the other Professor's Researches. Difference is it has Professor Turo in it. That's the difference. Really good art. It's actually the same artist that did Professor Sada's full art. But still good stuff. I think I need Professor Kukui now as a full art and as a regular art, obviously. But that's pretty good. So that is a pull for Scarlet. Ironically enough, pulling the Violet Professor out of a Scarlet pack. All right, next up is Magikarp, Magnemite, Tarantula, Pokemon Catcher, Torkoal, Breloom, Kilowattrel. I really love this art. It just pops in a weird way. You know what it is. Mareep and Skeletor's. Next up is the final of the Miraidon packs out of the Scarlet box. All right, now we have Go-Go. I really love that I don't have to do much of anything to prepare these packs to be opened. No crazy pack trick, none of that nonsense. Just open pack and have some fun with it while you guys are hopefully enjoying watching. Palm up there. All right, so Professor's Research, Professor Turo out of the Miraidon pack, so not a bust. Still got some fire out of that. Alrighty, next up, Magikarp, Magnemite, Energy Switch, Varoom, still the 60 HP Varoom. Where are my 80 HP Varooms? Tropius, Pokeball, and Revavroom, all rare. All right, Fido. Fido's getting feisty. Bug, Drifloon, Sprigatito, Fortress, Rocky Helmet, Mabosstick, Curlia. Whoa! Wow. Okay. So, Scarlet coming in with a punch of its own there. Got the alt art Penny from the Violet ETB, and now we're coming at the special illustration rare Arven in the Scarlet ETB. Penny is definitely better in terms of character. I think Arven is actually better in terms of playability. That's kind of be an interesting toss-up. Also, Penny's scene is just good, so there's that. Alrighty, we have Little, the Viper, Houndour, Citadel, Miriam, Spiritomb, Ultra Ball. Look, I haven't pulled very many of those. Sandaconda, Smoliv, and Baridon. Baridon, the holo rare from that pack. And the last, ironically, from a Baridon pack, go figure. And then the final Baridon pack from the Scarlet box going to be Scatterbug, Toadschool, Sandile, Houndoom, Heracross, Crocodile, Flamigo, Squawkabilly, Reverse Hollow Electric Generator, and a Holofoil Cyclizar. Okay, so the only cards that Scarlet added to the mix were two full arts, a full art Arven and a full art Research. So those are actually not bad pulls. It's definitely a decent answer to Violet. Violet now has to pull out the fire because Scarlet has pulled out some fire. All right. Last ETB. Scarlet's last shot. Is it Scarlet's last shot? Violet's last shot. Will Violet pull ahead, or will Scarlet just take the W? We'll have some open packs on this one too. Oh, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's still 2 packs to open. Scarlet has more of a chance. I'm glad I noticed that before I kept going. All right, getting ahead of myself. Back to Scarlet, back to Scarlet. Scarlet's still going, Scarlet's still going. All right, Clauncher, Dolive, Quaxley, Poniard, Greedent, Crocodile, Flamigo, Alalamola, Chansey, and Annihilate. Holofoil rare. Okay, now the real last pack. Yeah, now the real last pack. Double checking I didn't accidentally drop any on the tray. Okay. Next up is Houndour, Drifloon, Citadel, Varoom. I finally pulled an 80 HP Varoom. Hooray. That's a win in of itself. Bovillain, Heracross, Toadschool, Great Tusk EX. So Scarlet trying to pull a little extra at the end there. Not sure we're gonna count it, to be honest. It's a pull technically, but only in the very technical sense. All right, now for real on the Scarlet this time, or on the Violet. On the Violet this time. I cannot keep saying the wrong one. Here we go. We only have one of the starter packs. We'll open that one. Interesting. The Violet again with the white codes this time. It's just so strange. Toxel, Ralts, Growlithe, Shuppet, Satitan, Tatsugiri, Nestball, Skeletor, Sprigatito, and Kingambit. Holographic rare. Alright. We have 8 more packs to go for Violet to determine our winner. Switch. I think that's the first switch I've seen in these packs. But Coco, Tropius with some amazing art. Pokeball, Muck, Florges, Greedent, Staravia, Sprigatito, and Houndstone. Holographic rare. Oh, another Miraidon pack. Alright, we've got a Flittle, a Shroomish, a Mankey, a Sharkadet, a Jacques. What I got though? A Zangoose, a Staravia, a Riolu, and a Koraidon. There. One more Miraidon. Let's get the Miraidon. Are we going to get any of the chase cards from my chase card set in this ETB? If we hit any of them, I think Violet just automatically wins. We have three different chase cards that we could hit. Have the packs, we could totally do it. Or will we have to maybe wait until we crack packs next week? Booster boxes. We have a Professor Seda, Professor's Research here. Still saving that up. It's still playable. All right, we're gonna crack into Koraidon. Koraidon now. For the second of the Violet ETBs, Mastiff, Poniard, Wiglet with the Dig a Little attack, Toadschool, Muck, lots of Muck that we've seen in these packs, Florges, another Greedent, Quaxwell, Riolu, and a Quaquaval holo rare. Quaquaval. Not sure how they're going to pronounce that in the dub or in English, but I'm sure it's duckish. Alrighty. Panda Mouse, Smoliv Primate, does not want to go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, Primate. Pommy, Pachirisu, that's actually super playable in Miraidon specifically. Picnic Basket, Bombardier, Drifloon. Okay, Violet just wins. Oh, it's a double hit too. Oh, yeah, Violet just wins right off the bat. That's not even going to be close. Violet 100% wins that. Okay. Yeah, so the Miriam, the Whew. Okay, that's one of them off my list. That's extremely exciting. Yay, Violet wins. That's the better game. We already know now. We don't even need to open the rest of these packs because all Violet can do is kill Scarlet more. That's how much Violet is winning now. That Miriam is just whew. That is absolutely one of my most wanted cards in the set. I managed to pull out of these elite trainer boxes. Absolutely excited for that. So excited. That just means that I'm gonna have even more fun opening the booster boxes because I won't be stressed about pulling the Miriam. I can see about maybe opening the other two chase cards that I have from this set. All right, we have Pokeball, Rotom, Palpad, Flabebe, the regular Miriam. Let's see how with the pretty art. Rock Chestplate, Lucario, Flittle, Pachirisu, Dondozo, the second holo. I need one more or two more now. And the basic water energy. Two more packs. Could we maybe hit another one of the chase cards? Maybe a Gary? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. It'd be pretty buzzed if we did. I did not expect a double hitter pack like that. That is absolute fire. Violet is saying, I am not going to be beat. I did better in sales and I'm going to do better in polls. And that's just how it is, I guess. Quaxley, Poniard, Crushing Hammer, Starly, Flaffy, Youngster, Blissey, Varoom, it's a reverse, but it is a Varoom with the 80 HP, Wug Trio, and Indeedee Holo Rare. This is an interesting Indeedee. Might maybe see play in the future. It's kind of interesting. So it says, search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, put on that Pokemon to evolve it, and then shuffle your deck. It doesn't say anything about it having been out a turn or not, which means you could theoretically force evolve a Pokemon V with a single prizer to take away some chance your opponent might have of taking a quick KO on an easy squishy 2 prizer. So Pokemon V to a V Star or V Max just to avoid the vulnerability there. Maybe not the worst thing, probably not the best thing in the world, but I could see it maybe getting some niche use in some deck in the future. And with that said, it is time for the final pack for Violet and the final pack for today's opening. Let's see if we have any fire pulls, shall we? We have a Rotom, a Palpad. Palpad goes in here where Indeed got thrown. A Flabebe, a Toxel, a Vivian, a Doxbun. All the cards want to come up at once. A Torkoal, a Skirmish, a Drifloon, and a Klefki with mischievous lock. That is pretty good. I'm pretty content actually with these Elite Trainer boxes. They were pretty good. So just to recap real quick, so that we can prove just how thoroughly Violet won this one. So we have that special illustration rare Miriam. That was one of my 3 chase cards for this set. So we have hit that. We hit a Miraidon X from the set, also one of the best cards in the set for playability. A Magnezone X. It's a hit. Not super playable. Again, it evolves from my favorite Pokemon, but not super great in and of itself. A Riolu, pretty art. Again, probably not especially playable. Penny, the special illustration rare, which is a pretty busted pull in and of itself. And then over here on the Scarlet side, we have another Magnezone, because Magnezone wants itself to be known. Another Miraidon, because Miraidon is awesome. And then we have the Great Tusk, which is practically bulk. Full arts of both Arven and Professor's Research Professor Turo, with the Arven in particular being a special illustration rare art. I cannot be mad about these pulls. They're pretty great. Pretty good stuff in general from this box. I'm very looking forward to pulling through this and seeing what proxies I can start getting rid of from the decks I've got built. But yeah, super excited for this. Very excited for opening my booster boxes next week. Hopefully, again, my vendor that I purchased them through does come through for me. They have in the past. I've gotten quite a bit for them in the past, so I don't expect any complications. But you never know. I used to buy from a vendor that's no longer around either, because they folded. They took a whole bunch of orders and they folded. But I don't think that's going to be the case for the vendor I've purchased from. They've been very good in the past, and I look forward to working with them in the future. That's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Please leave a comment. What is your chase card for Scarlet and Violet base set? Is it the Penny? Is it Arven? Is it a Turo? Is it something simple like an Indeedee? Maybe you don't even really care about the fancy Pokemon X or the full arts or any of that. Maybe just like a regular art. Again, what is your chase card for this set? Let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video.